What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Hope everybody's doing good today. It's a beautiful Thursday today. For some reason, it felt like Friday to me. But anyway, we just gonna jump into it. And first, we're gonna talk about the Odyssey movie. And I went to go see it Saturday on opening weekend, and it was a really good movie. It really was. I mean, I really I really loved just the uh the dark tones of it, if that makes sense. I think y'all know what I mean. 'Cause I mean, like, this whole thing it has a dark tone to it. Didn't have no humor or nothing, 'cause I mean, I don't think it would have fit in this movie, 'cause it's just not that it's just supposed to be, to me, a serious movie. Um, but in one of the scenes, and this is gonna be a little spoiler, where they meet Cersei. The way they did the whole thing, where the whole transformation, where she turns them into pigs, the way she turns them into pigs, that is, I mean, it was it was kind of disturbing but fascinating at the same time, the way they did that. I actually, I actually liked it too, cause I don't know, it's weird. I was disturbed, fascinated, and I liked it all at the same time. But and I think that was really creative what they did with that. But and apparently it's killing it in the box office. I already know all these conservatives that bitching about it and continue to bitch about it. They mad. 'Cause And it's just so funny. They talk about how it's a shit movie and how it's gonna fail, and they lying about how how it's somehow failing. Even though if you look online, you can see that it's doing really, really good in the box office. It's just so pathetic. Come on now. These people, they um they talk about this whole anti woke thing. It's really just code for I don't want no nobody that's not white in my films and other shit. And I don't want nobody that's LGBTQ and all of that. I don't want no diversity in my stuff in general. Just say you bigot. Cause just I mean, they need to just own that they bigots. Cause that's, come on now. The way they were bitching about all this, and they were talking about with ooh, excuse me, Elliot Page, and they were bitching about him being in the film. And plus, like, Elliot Page did do an amazing job in this too. He didn't have a big role in this, but in the short amount of time that he did have screen time, I think he did an amazing job. And I think Elliot Page has always been a good actor. And even, like, before, with pre-transition, I mean, he was in other films besides Juno, but I remember him from the first time I even heard about him was from that movie Juno, when he was, as I said, pre-transition, when he was the then Elliot Page. I mean, Ellen Page. Excuse me. And I loved that movie Juno. And I still love it. But and even all the other films that he was in, you know, he uh he acted his ass off. And in this one, you can really just feel the emotion in his acting. And I don't know what the fuck these motherfuckers are talking about. But and of course, we already know. It's just because, they don't want nobody trans there. So, but hey, they can go cry about it. Because this was a really good movie. And I really don't understand anybody saying that it's not a good movie, because excuse me, y'all, my allergies, you'll have to excuse me. But because, like, people got different, you know opinions and taste in things, but I mean, with some things, I just be like, how, what, like, what? Like, what? How can you think that this is bad? Because, I mean, it's kind of like with, um, what was it, Umbrella Academy. Umbrella Academy is, not for me, but I still know that it's a good show. It's just not my thing. It's just not for me. I watched one episode and I knew it wasn't for me from that. But overall I still can tell and know that it's a good series. Now with with the Odyssey, you know, like I said, it could be like people uh thinking that like it's a good movie, but it's just not for me. I'll be like, okay, but you saying that the movie's bad, like really? Cause I need a little bit of help to see, but my ass ain't blind now. Come on, just come on. Some things you just gotta be like, just come on. But anyway, it was a really good movie. It was very entertaining, and I think Nolan really did his thing in this, and just like he did his thing in all the other movies. Like I remember the other movie that I watched of his was what was it, the Batman movie, and I really enjoyed that too. So yeah. But anyway, moving on. Tell me what y'all think of the Odyssey movie if you saw it, and please don't post spoilers for anybody that hasn't seen it. So, all right, moving on. We're gonna talk about next is what's this man's name? Maduka. He's a soccer player, and his baby mama came out and was dragging him. And she would, and people were making fun of her on her her grammar and her English and everything, but English is, from what I know, is not her first language, and plus English is a hard language to learn. Like I mean, folks need to leave her alone on that. Because of course, as native speakers, like people like me, I'm never gonna have that experience because it's my native language. But like to other people that it's not their native language, that shit is hard. So y'all need to chill on that. But anyway, she talked about how he is a deadbeat and how he it was abusive to her, and and going off on him, and cause she saw him with was it Cardi B, and he I mean, his reaction to this is he probably don't give a fuck, and that's and of course that's fucked up because like he's got a kid with well, number one, he abused this lady. I don't know if he did anything to the kid. I hope he didn't. But the other thing is that he doesn't care about his kid at all, and and I think some people saying, I can't remember, or I don't know, but I think maybe some people saying like, well, he pays child support and all of that, and I don't I don't even know. I mean, like he might or might not be paying child support, but either way, that really don't mean nothing, cause I mean, child support doesn't cover like everything for one thing, and the other thing is that to be a father, you actually got to do way more than pay child support. You actually got to be involved in that child's life. Actually have the role of father. And from what his baby mama said, he's not doing that at all. And and as for what's going on between Maduka and Cardi B, I mean, there's really no concrete proof of that, of anything going on between them, because they could just be sitting there talking. And I mean, it could have been a whole publicity thing to help Maduka out to get his name out there and everything. Cause hey, you'd be spotted with Cardi B, a star, and somebody that's still hot at this point. So it could have been that. But but if there is something going on between them, I actually really wouldn't be surprised because Cardi B actually does have a type. I mean, it really looked like it to me, cause I mean she really knows how to pick them. Of course, I'm being sarcastic, but she jumps from one toxic relationship to the other. Cause right after she got out of that whole toxic relationship and finally, well, she actually they were still kind of, well, actually no, they were still, her and Offset was still married at that point. They were going through that divorce, and he was making it hard for her to get a divorce. But even through all that, she was like, man, fuck you, I'm gonna move on regardless. So, and she didn't take no time in jumping into another relationship with Stefan Diggs. And and I really think that he was just meant to be a rebound, but she ended up getting pregnant, and yeah. So, and it kind of looked like, and I don't know, it kind of looked like she moving on from Stefan too. Who knows? Because, I mean, she'll jump into the toxic relationship, the nigga will do her wrong, then she'll leave him, then she'll go back to him, and then after he does her wrong another number of times, getting all tongue tied, she'll finally have enough and leave. But but anyway, so I mean, it's just crazy with all of this, and plus, since she was defending Stefan with all the allegations and all of that, and I really don't get this, like, defending a man, defending a toxic nigga, and now with the whole allegations of him being like gay or bi or whatever. I mean, I don't care about that. That's not a big deal, and it really shouldn't be a big deal. But other stuff is the other stuff there is important. But all this other shit is just, I don't understand. Cause I'm like, girl, why you? I mean, all this is allegedly. We don't even know really the details of all this like that. And you jumping in and defending this man. Who cares if he's your baby daddy? Because me, even if I, had a baby daddy that got, excuse me, that got into shit, I, I mean, I would stay out of it. That ain't got shit to do with me. But I don't know. Uh, maybe she felt like she had to, cause maybe in her mind it's just like, oh, that's still my baby daddy or whatever. I don't fucking know. But I mean, I think it's really safe to say, because I've been thinking about this for a minute, thinking this way for a minute, that Cardi B is a pick me. Is kind of a pick me, and you know, uh, that's one of the things that pick me's do. So yeah, but but anyway, yeah. So ooh, but yeah. So the other thing that's been going on is that I saw the last episode of the vampire Lestat, and damn, and that whole episode kind of had me confused. There was a lot going on. Mm. Cause after they chopped their heads off, and was the episode at the end of episode 6, then you see Louis had Armand has Louis's head on like some type of little spike thing. I don't know what the fuck to call it. And he got his body sitting in the chair. And and then you go to um, Lestat, and Lestat's head is in a bowling ball bag with with, I forgot his name, but you know, he has his head in a bowling ball, and Lestat is going through a whole thing, like I don't know, a life review or some shit, because he sees his you know, his maker and his fledglings, all his fledglings in the past, and you know, and they're all basically basically shitting on him in some type of way. So, you know, that whole episode was just crazy. And you know, I'm gonna make a video on that. Like I made a video on episode 6, talking about mainly the seance with Claudia, because I found that one was I think that one was my favorite episode. But and this one was really interesting too, but I think I really liked Claudia just tearing their asses up. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next, and I just wanted to talk about it a little bit in this video. And you know, that's all I got for this video. Nice little short video. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all, so y'all can help this channel grow, and so I can get more into the algorithm. So yeah, and I will see y'all in the next video.